All right, everyone. We are live. We are live. We are live in the building. All right, let's see what's going on. Where is the chat box? Where is the chat box? That's strange. I can't find. Okay, here we go. All right. One 7 3 5 2 3 8. How's everybody doing? How's everyone doing? How's everybody doing? I am doing great. Thank you guys for asking. Thank you guys for asking. Let's see. Let's make sure that everything is good. All right, so today we're going to talk about debt collections. I've gotten your DMs, and it's been a lot of DMs. So today, not me, I'm drowning. Who's drowning? Cashino, why are you drowning? Today we're going to talk about debt collection. 917-993-5238. Text the word validation to get the debt collection. Okay, all right, cool. All right, so I've received a lot of DMs, and the DMs are basically asking me to go over debt collection. Debt collection seems like it's becoming a big issue, and a lot of you don't know how to deal with debt collectors. So what we're going to talk about today is going over debt collection. Not all debt collection letters work for the same reason. Debt collection letters are different, and we're going to get into the differences between the type of debt collection notices when you send these debt collection notices, and then what you're supposed to receive when you are supposed to get your responses. So let me check the someone says collection getting me tight. All right, so let me check the comments, and then we're going to kick it off. All right, so let me see what's going on with the comments. All right, cool. All right. Can you reschedule me? Sure, just reach out to the team. Keshino, once you reach out to the support email, my team will be able to get in contact with you. That's not an issue. Are you familiar with negotiable instruments? Yes, I am, but I don't teach it. Not me, I'm drowning. You definitely want to get in contact with the team. Blessed beyond measures. I love that full circle funding. Want to join your course, but I don't even have the money to start, but I see the value. That's easy. So what you can do is text the word Javon, text the word mentor or university. Text the word mentor or university to 917-993-5238. So just look at the bottom of the screen. You're going to see the word, the number 917-993-5238. Text the word mentor, and my team will get in touch with you, and then we can figure out what options best suit you where you are right now. Good, I am doing great. Thank you for asking. ENAJ Enterprise. Let's get it. Absolutely. We're going to be talking debt collection today. I got to get my mom in Credit Summit. I swear she eats, sleep, and think that Avanta lies. Oh my God. Get your mom. Definitely. Remember, get your Credit Summit tickets. All you got to do is text the word summit. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. 5238. Get your credit summit tickets. How do I overcome this financial struggle? To overcome financial struggle, you first need to change the way you think. When I was working paycheck to paycheck, when I was really, really broke, and when I had no financial freedom, my mindset was what was holding me back. And when I fixed the way I thought about things, the way I think about money, the way I think about credit, the way I think about debt or thought about debt, everything changed once I was able to get my mind right. So a lot of you right now that's having financial issues, it's really your mind. Because once your mind can conceive and believe that you can become financially freedom, now your mind and the universe start putting the things in place, putting the people in place, putting the courses, the mentorships, like the things start coming in place that you're going to need to change your life. So it's important that we recognize that the first thing we need to change our lives is change our mind. It's so important. So for those, I see some of y'all texting validation already. Text the word validation to 917-993-5238. That's going to give you my debt collection killer pack. It's all the debt collection material that I have, along with a training. I think it's a 3-hour training on debt collection. So let me just finish going through the Instagram comments, and then I'm going to hit the Restream YouTube Facebook comments. I missed the call to get back in the university. I couldn't get off work. All right, just reschedule a call, Cashino. Just reschedule a call with the team and you should be all set. All right, shout out to the 700 Club guy. Come on, bro. They be spinning. Nobody's spinning you, bro. Nobody's spinning you. It was hard to get. All you got to do is just email the team. Email the team and get on a call. Or you can text the word mentor to 917-993-5238. I know my staff. They will get back to you. Do you have a course on consumer law? Sasha Powers, yes, I do. The university and my mentorship is strictly consumer law based, and how you use consumer law to delete any negative items from your credit. You need to holler at me one-on-one. That's a story for a different time, bro. I don't do one-on-one, and for me to do a one-on-one consulting, you're talking anywhere between 5 to 10,000 for me to do a one-on-one. I do not do one-on-one. I specialize in group coaching, but if you want me to do a one-on-one, it's definitely gonna be that price, because I don't do one-on-one. So if you're gonna make me do something that I don't do, most definitely I need to be compensated for a one-on-one. So like Rich Dad Poor Dad, absolutely, that was the book. That was the first book that I read front to back that changed everything. The community is great, absolutely. I've bought the FICO book. But never received the new late payment letter from your live offer. All right, let me get to this right now, because I'm hearing this bear. A-B-I-R. Hey, everyone that bought the FICO book, they got emailed the late payment letters, right? All right, can you all right. No, please go in and double check and all right, so let's make sure that's what happened, because I don't want anyone getting this ebook. And we have people on the live right now that came in and said they got it, and it was a week ago and we never got it. So let's make sure that this was done, and if it wasn't, let's get it out in the next 10-15 minutes. All right, cool. All right, thanks. All right, guys, so I do apologize if you didn't get the late payment letters. We'll make sure that those go out today. So for those of you who didn't get it, I'm doing an assessment right now, and we're going to make sure that these letters go out. Let me send a text real quick. All right, so guys, give me a few minutes, and I will make sure that those emails go out. All right, because I'm a little upset that it didn't go out. So I want to check if there was an issue on my end. Why y'all didn't get the why y'all didn't get the email? So just give me a few. Let me find out what's going on. It could have been a systems error. But I'm gonna find out within the next few minutes why the email wasn't sent, or if it was sent, maybe y'all need to check your spam, junk, or promotional folders to make sure that the email went there. All right. So why would Experian change my credit card that is in good standing to a charge card? It dropped my score. Well, changing an item from a credit card to a charge card, it's not Experian that changes the information. Experian furnishes information that it gets. So, K Milo, what I would recommend for you is I would recommend you get in contact with the credit card issuer. Because if the credit card issuer changed the information that it's reporting, Experian is going to reflect that change. So it's not Experian per se that changed your credit card to a charge card. It could have been the creditor or the issuing institution for that credit card. They are the ones that change the information. So once they change the information, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, they are going to reflect that change. All right? So make sure you get in touch with them first. Metro 2 dispute Panda or 1099-C debt collection letters. Metro 2 dispute is, there's nothing wrong with Metro 2 dispute. Dispute Panda, that's a software. It has letters that's built into it. I've never personally seen the Dispute Panda letter, so I don't know, I can't tell you. The 1099-C, that's if you're requesting that cancellation of debt from a creditor, and now you use that to file on your income, and then once you use that and file it on your income, then now the status of the debt changes, and we're now talking about income versus an item being debt, right? So there's a few things going on there. You would want to contact the company who furnished the card. Yep. I need a collection off ASAP. What's the turnaround time? Well, you got to send the letters out. You cannot predict the turnaround time that a collection agency will respond to you. The law says they must respond to you within 30 days, right? That's a reasonable period. So if they don't respond to you within that reasonable period, then now we have to take other situations and other matters into account. But when you send out your dispute letter, depending on the type of dispute and depending on the type of debt, not all debt is the same. I'm going to get into this in a minute. Not all debt is the same. So I'll be getting into this in a few minutes. Let me just read through some more of the comments. Can we pay for someone to handle our affairs? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Y'all gotta be new to his page. He does everything as a group. It's more effective. Yep. I love consumer law versus factual. Factual dispute. Guys, when it comes to factual dispute is really like, it's BS. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, can we have a moment of honesty? Like, factual dispute, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like factual dispute. Factual dispute is stupid because the way factual dispute is done, I think is just stupid, right? What you can do is use consumer law, and using words and your definitions and your meanings, you can use those to wipe a whole credit profile. So when it comes to factual dispute, I don't even recommend factual disputes to my students because it's so stupid. I think it's personally stupid. Like, I'm entitled to my opinion. Like, everybody can be entitled to their opinion. But I don't like factual dispute. There's no real substance behind factual dispute. And, like, it's like you're begging a debt collector. You're begging a creditor. You're begging a consumer reporting agency to do something. No. Hell no. We are not begging nobody for nothing. Nope. So that's why I don't like factual disputes. Turn your volume down. We can hear your call. Just saying. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I'm letting y'all know I'm on it. That's it. I'm on it. Your new team doesn't like me, D. Not sure why you would say that. Great customer service. Absolutely. One of the things, guys, that we pride ourselves in as a whole is to make sure that we deliver on our promises. I can't speak for anybody else's company, but I am a man of my word. So if I say that everybody that purchased that FICO ebook from last week will be getting these new late payments letters, it's going to happen. Now, there might be a delay sometimes because of the systems and the automations that we set up and the emails don't go out in time. Then that's on me. I totally apologize. And guess what? I'm going to fix it right away. But we pride ourselves on sticking to our word and making sure that we deliver what we say we're going to deliver. Metro 2 dispute Panda. Okay, I answered that one already. DU, my guy, I got love for you, bro. You come a long way. Absolutely, as do all of us. I want us to learn and grow together. How much to have you look over my credit? So Ken, what I would recommend is definitely joining the program. Like I said, I don't personally do it. What I'll be doing soon, I will be building a company soon that does that. But right now we do group coaching. And what I do, Ken, is when you're inside the university, this is where now we go over it. So you have your reports. We're on our calls. You're going through the reports. You're identifying inaccuracies. And we're building strategy as you go. Because no two dispute is the same. We dispute things differently in the university, and this is why we get so much results, because we do not take the regular approach that everybody takes. Our dispute methods are completely different. I want to bad order today. How do I make sure that I receive everything? Oh, so all you gotta do is, well, it depends. So Stella, what you got to do is text the word FICO. That's for the ebook. If we're talking debt collection, text the word validation, right? So text the word validation to 917-993-5238. King Extra 1. Please double check the number. I want you to double check the number and see if you text the right number. Sometimes the numbers get a little oozy. So just double check the number and make sure that you text the right number to receive the link for the debt validation killer pack. So if it's debt collection related, guys, text the word validation to 917-993-5238. If we're talking about the FICO ebook, text the word FICO to 917-993-5238. My 5-day challenge is coming up in August. All you got to do is text the word challenge to 917-993-5238. So once you text the word challenge, you guys will be locked in on my 5-day challenge. I'm going to be going over everything about deleting accounts from your credit and then using those deletions to start your credit repair business, and then how to scale your credit repair business. Man, all right. Why would Equifax put a block on a credit file so that creditors can't pull any info or scores? So a block, all right. Let me see how many questions we got left for Instagram. Wow, Instagram got a lot. Woo! Instagram got a whole lot of questions. All right. I'm going to answer this one question, then I'm going to go over to YouTube, and then I'm going to go back. I didn't know Instagram had this much questions. Sheesh. All right. Let me answer this question from Jasmine. Why would Equifax put a block on a credit file so that creditors can't pull any info or scores? So, Jasmine, it could be that you may have filed an identity theft claim in the past, or if you hired a credit repair company, they might have done something or did an identity theft method or something that initiated a credit block on your report. Now, what you want to do, Jasmine, is you want to call Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion or whoever, right? And you want to let them know that you want a credit freeze, right? You want a credit freeze, not a credit block. Very important. So you want to put a freeze on your accounts, and then now any creditor that's going to pull your reports, they have to get in contact with you so you can unlock the reports. It's important that you guys are keeping your reports frozen so that you protect yourselves from becoming a victim of identity theft. Very, very important. All right. Is it good to dispute with Experian app? Nope, I do not recommend nobody disputing online, especially in their online forum. Nope. I do not recommend anyone disputing using Equifax online. Do some people get results? Absolutely. But what happens if you need to take them to court? It's not your portal. What if the information now magically disappears? I don't trust it. I don't. All right, so let me go over to YouTube right now, and let me take some of the questions that's over YouTube. I do apologize, guys. Instagram had a lot of questions, so let me take some of the questions now from YouTube. Hey, you're my hero. I love you. Thank you very much. I received that 1,000,000%. Thank you very much. Thank you. Been using all the information and gems you drop on my credit score is going up like crazy. Let's go. Shout out to you for executing. Collections is getting me tight. Well, Samuel, what I want you to do, Samuel, is text the word validation. Text the word validation to 917-993-5238. Get the debt collection training that I gave along with all my debt collection letters. I want to join the university so bad. Then let's go. To join the university, all you have to do is text the word university to 917-993-5238, and my team will get in contact with you, and then y'all can go from there. All right, validation, you the truth. Thank you very much. I literally watch your videos all day. I need to figure out how to pay for your consumer law university. Let's go. I am receiving all of that. Thank you very much. Mind over matter. Yes, the universe works off cause and effect 100%. 1 second, guys. Hey, Jeff, what's going on, brother?
Hey, brother, how you doing?
I'm in the middle of a live. Can I call you back as soon as I'm finished?
Yeah, I got a client for you, so I didn't know how to get them.
Perfect. That's perfect. All right, no problem. Thank you, brother. All right. All right, cool. So I'll get to Jeff as soon as I'm finished with the live. Shalom, King, mashallah. I got a 6812 month credit history. No authorized user. How can I raise that? When we're talking about raising a credit score, there's a few things you need to talk about, right? The first thing when we're talking about raising a credit score is paying down utilization. So if you have a high utilization, the fastest way to raise a credit score is paying down utilization. Remember, utilization accounts for 165 points. 165. That's the fastest way to raise your credit score. Next is deleting negative items from your credit and then adding positive trade lines. Those are the fastest ways to send your credit through the roof. or if you become an authorized user, now with a high limit, you're able to maximize on that category where utilization is concerned and possibly get some of those points where that 165 points is concerned. All right, what do I do if a debt collection company filed a court order this year to garnish wages from something from 17 years? Hold up. I think I'm reading this wrong. D Camp, are you telling me something, an account from 17 years ago? From 17 years ago, a debt collector filed a motion and they're garnishing your wages from something for 17 years ago? That is a violation. That is fraud. That is everything wrong. There's a thing called the statute of limitation. The only way this is valid, or that would be valid, is the statute of limitation for your state is more than 17 years. That would be the only explanation, that the statute of limitations in your state is more than 17 years, because that is crazy. The maximum I've seen is 6 years for the collection of any debt. 17 years? No, bro. No. Your case needs to be evaluated. It's quite possible you are being taken advantage of. I am going to join the program just to learn more about credit than I already know, bro. Really, let me in some info I never knew before. Absolutely. Thank you very much. And welcome to the family too. Hey D, how are you doing? I'm new here. Mia Yadi, shout out to you. All right. And I need my credit fixed ASAP. Okay, I'm going to link you for sure. Let's go. Remember, guys, all you got to do is text the word university. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. My team will reach out to you. Emil and James will get in contact with you. You will be all set. Experience screwing me over. I need help, bro. Let's get it. Let's get on a call. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. Let's get you inside the university. Hey, brother, what does it mean when a collections account says closed in my Experian profile? So it could mean that whoever is attempting to collect, they are also the creditor. So they close the account, but they're still doing debt collection activities. Can you use consumer law to dispute early warnings? Yes. I'm pulling up to Atlanta for sure. Let's get it. Yes, they just sent a letter to start taking payment. That's crazy. I recommend D Camp you speaking to a consumer lawyer. I really recommend you getting in touch with a consumer lawyer. Keep up God's work. Thank you very much. All right. Instagram, I'm back. All right, Instagram, I'm back. So let me get your questions now. What if a collection is on your credit for over a year? If a collection is on your credit for over a year, the first thing we want to find out is, when did the collections got on your credit? Did they follow the new law, the procedures that is required under the no parking rule? Were you contacted? And if not, did they send out the correspondence? So when it comes to that collection, there's a few things that you want to learn. All right. I got a deletion from the consumer report. They sold the debt to a collection agency. Should I just hit them with the permissible purpose? No, it wouldn't be permissible purpose, because under the new law, debt collectors do have permissible purpose. What you want to evaluate is what they did, and if what they did now is in alignment with what the regulations of the new law says. So it's important to find out what exactly they did to see if there's a violation of the law right there. Can I pay you to do it? No, not right now. Ken, not right now, my brother. In the future, very soon, but not right now. I would like some hard inquiries removed collection charge off, name variation. Okay, so I am Keisha, I am Nikisha. I want you to text the word university to 917-993-5238. Let's get you locked in and let's get those items deleted from your credit. So text the word university to 917-993-5238. Why would Equifax put a block on my credit file so as the creditors can... All right, answered that one already. All right, shout out to my guy, Mr. Victory. What's good? All right, let me make sure that I'm getting the question. Appreciate you for this information. In this daytime makes I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I had my alarm set. You had your alarm set for this live? Okay. Tell us about buying a car from the dealership and getting liens off the car. That is a university type question, my brother, that I cannot discuss on the live because I don't want people misinterpreting what I'm saying when I don't have enough time to give you a detailed explanation. So that there's some stuff that I will discuss on here, but there's other stuff that I will talk about in the university. And this is one of them. All right. Everyone should just surrender here contacts with the states and be a national after apply for an LLC, your EIN, and use that instead of your social. He knows what I just told y'all, but don't want to let y'all know free game. I'm not sure what your intention is here, brother, but this is not a space where we're pointing fingers and insinuating anything, all right? All right, that's crazy. What does a soft pull of credit report mean? All right, so when we talk about a soft pull on a credit, a soft pull is either when you, the consumer, pull your own credit or lenders periodically check your credit standing to see if you're still in compliance with the terms and agreement of the contract. Or you can have other businesses that are soliciting business and they will periodically check to see if you meet certain criteria to send you pre-approval offers or stuff like that. A soft pull does not affect your credit score. I'm going to say this again. Soft pulls do not affect your credit scores. All right, being garnished, thinking of chapter 7 because charge-offs not coming off. What do you recommend? You can delete the charge-offs. You can delete them. But if a chapter 7 is the way you're going to go, I would recommend you just get some legal advice before you do it, so you know the ramifications, if there's any, or the correct way to move if you do. So I would get a consultation going with like a bankruptcy lawyer just to be on the safe side so that, you know, you don't want to put yourself in a worse situation. I would recommend definitely getting some advice before you do it. I want to make sure soft pull won't hurt my credit. No, soft pull won't. If somebody tell you that they're going to do a soft pull, right, and they end up doing a hard pull, that's deceptive. That's deceptive behavior. So if someone says that we're going to do a soft pull, make sure they're doing a soft pull. I've heard situations where lenders tell people that we're going to do a soft pull and they end up doing hard pulls. So Stella, you want to make sure that whoever says that you're going to do a soft pull, it is a soft pull. They keep trying to update my disputes. I'm up to round 2 already. I'm up to round 2 on what, brother man? Talk to me. Some content costs money, y'all. Yep. Greetings, shout out. What's going on, Shelly124? Title and mortgage loan separation. Can you explain more on that? So the mortgage and it's not title. So the mortgage and the note, right? The mortgage and the note cannot be separated. The mortgage and the note are accessories to each other. So what that means is if the mortgage and the note get separated, the the mortgage itself becomes null and void. What that simply means is the mortgage secures the debt and the promissory note secures the interest to pay, right? So what's happening is the promissory note says that I am going to pay, and the mortgage is securing this debt. I am going to pay this debt. So they go together. If they are separated, what you're having now is a promissory note that is securing nothing, and what you have is a debt that has no security. Right? So if they become separated, there is no the mortgage becomes null and void if the promissory note and the mortgage get separated. The mortgage and the note must travel together because they are accessories to each other. What's a way to hide late payments? You don't have to hide late payments. You can delete late payments, right? So deleting late payments, you want to use 15 USC 1681 A2A1. You go to my late payment letters on my website and you will be good. You can get most, definitely delete those charge-offs. Yeah, absolutely. What's a good way to hide late payments? We don't have to hide late payments. We get those deleted. LVNV keeps giving me the runaround, waiting on CFPB results. Okay, make sure that you're keeping documentation, and it's important that you are documenting everything. If they are stalling you and they're not responding to the type of dispute that you're putting out, then it could possibly be a violation. The most important thing now is what type of dispute are you putting out? That's the most important part. What type of disputes? Because, and this is very important, not all disputes are created equal. They're not. You need to comprehend when you ask for a cease and desist, what is supposed to happen. When you send out a refusal to pay, what's going to happen? Like, each section of the FDCPA requires specific actions. So when you send certain things out, you must know how they're supposed to respond. All right, they're trying to get all the sauce for free. Join the university, people. It's good. Absolutely. Do you teach or go over negotiable instruments in the university? No, I do not. How do I find out if they are separated? My mortgage has been sold twice. That's something that you got to come to the university to learn. Having trouble getting these Affirm accounts off my report. You delete them like any other reports. In the FICO ebook, there's 2 letters in there called the account deletion letter. So B drummer, if you text the word FICO to 917-993-5238, you can use the letters inside the FICO ebook. There's a letter called the account deletion letter. That's the letter that you want to send out. Disputes on collection. I am on round 2. They keep stealing. I think you meant stalling me. I did my letter to CFPB and they said the companies have 60 days to respond to me. Okay, so we just got to see how they respond. But like I was saying earlier, not all disputes are equal. They're not. You have to know what you are requesting when you do a dispute. It's important you know. So if I send out a cease and desist, okay, what does that cease and desist mean? How are they supposed to respond to me? What are they supposed to respond with? And are they using the model form B1? Like you have to know these things, and using this information now, this is how you get to sue these debt collectors for a violation of the law. Keep spreading, teaching, generational wealth. Thank you very much. Have you found the inaccuracies on the reporting of the Affirm accounts? That's one way to do it, to look at it. Do not pay those debt collectors. Typo. All right. What's the number again? 917-993-5238. Where do I join the university? Slim Trell. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. Slim Trell. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. How do I retrieve my ebooks after purchasing on the site? It goes to your email. Check your spam, check your junk, and your promotional folder, because if you are new, it might have gone to your spam, your junk, or your promotional folders. So just type in ebook, or type in consumer law, or type in Derain or FICO, and those keywords should pull the email up. Rather that big Sarge. All right. Do we have to send inquiry deletion letter to both CRA and creditors, or just type the creditor? Okay, so it depends on the result that you want. There is inquiry deletion letters directed to the consumer reporting agencies. Also, the language of the inquiry deletion letter to the creditor is different, because different sections of the law speaks to either the creditor or speaks to the consumer reporting agency. So it's important that you know which one you're going to address, and you use the corresponding inquiry letter. So Alpha Quest, what you want to do is go into the university, look for the FICO ebook. You're going to see two inquiry deletion letters, one directed to the creditors and one directed to the consumer reporting agencies. What's going on? All right, it seems like I am caught up with all the questions on Instagram. Let me go back over now to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and let me get some of these questions answered over here. All right, I've been disputing late payments with Wells Fargo and Wells Fargo, really? Since September 2022. They recently told me they won't make any changes to my account. Should I send them a rebuttal letter? Oh, you need some of my sauce. Wells Fargo. Oh, you need my sauce, because I got some stuff for Wells Fargo. I got some stuff for Wells Fargo. You need to text the university. You need to be in the university, because some of these fire that I'm about to give, like Wells Fargo, really? So text the word university. Crystal Ramirez, text the word university to 917-993-5238. Let's get you inside the university, and I'm going to show you how you get Wells Fargo. Let me show you how you get Wells Fargo accounts deleted like butter. Like Wells Fargo ain't shit. Wells Fargo talking ish. Wow. Okay, Wells Fargo. Okay. Yeah, Samuel, that's what Experian is doing to me, saying it won't be removed until 2029. Guys, that's not true. You can delete anything from your account. All you need to do is know the consumer laws in place to protect you and how to use it. And Experian has me at a 540. All right. What's the difference between you being a mentor and being in the university? It's the same thing, Marcus. Some people like using the word mentor. Some people like using the word university. So if you text the word mentor or university, either one, you can get into the university. I'm trying to get these 3 charge-offs deleted. You want to use the charge-off deletion guide. Excuse me. When you open a new account, can you write them a letter that you do not give them permission to report? You don't have to write a letter. You're supposed to get those disclosures. What is the cost of the university? Definitely get on a call with the team, and the team will give you all finance information. I'm hoping for part 2 of Secrets of the Credit Bureau Doesn't Want You to Know. All right, I did part 2 already. That interview should get posted next week. So part 2 of that interview was done. That should get posted next week. Can you help me remove an eviction? You want to use the bankruptcy deletion guide. So, Marquise, you go to my website, dorindelevante.com, and you want to use the bankruptcy deletion guide. Eviction is like public record. It's the same principle you use to delete a bankruptcy that you're going to use to delete evictions. Got you. What's your take on Navy Federal? Navy Federal is cool. I never had any issues with them. They gave me some high limit credit cards. I never had any issues with Navy Federal. All right. So do we send? All right, cool. So let me catch up now. Look like a few questions came in. Is no parking for collections? Yes. The no parking rule, ladies and gentlemen, this is where a debt collector puts an account on your credit report and they never sent you an email, they never sent a letter, and they didn't even call you. Debt collectors are prohibited by law. They cannot put items on a consumer report without getting in contact with the consumer to whom this alleged debt is related to. This is called the no parking rule. They cannot illegally park any debt on your consumer report. How do I find a decent consumer lawyer in Philly? I would just Google consumer lawyers in Philly and see what pops up. Honestly, I have no idea. Yes, it's called no debt parking. Wells Fargo and Bank of America on our shit list. Absolutely. Guys, I'm telling you, like if you got a Wells Fargo, if you got a Bank of America account, and you want those accounts deleted, I am telling you guys, you need to be tapped in. If you got a Wells Fargo or a Bank of America account, any account, mortgage, student loan, auto loan, credit card, personal loan, whatever it is, if you got a Bank of America or a Wells Fargo account, I'm telling y'all, you need to be hitting up my team. You need to be texting the word university to 917-993-5238. Wells Fargo and Bank of America, they're on the shit list. And now with the lawsuits that's going on, I am telling you, it is so easy to get Wells Fargo and Bank of America accounts deleted. Is it true it's illegal to use negotiable instruments? I'm not going to say it's illegal. If it's negotiable instruments and you can legally and lawfully use it, then it is not illegal. What may be illegal is the intent and how it's being used. Need a late payment and a charge-off letters. How should I buy your products? Are sample letters of such in your ebook? Yes, there's late payment letters in the ebook. There is no charge-off letter in the ebook. The FICO ebook does not have a charge-off letter. I don't remember putting one in there. There's no charge-off letter in there because charge-off, it's a different process than how you would go through late payments. What are your thoughts about Age Corps? Would you recommend buying one? I would. Just make sure you know what to do with them. Age Corps are good, but you need to know what to do with them. I think you answered my question, but is the deletion guide and late payment guide sold in the bundle package? Yes. The FICO ebook has the late payment letters. All my new late payment letters are in the FICO ebook. They are in the FICO ebook, and 2 additional late payment letters are going to be emailed to you. I said Navy Federal credit card utilization to stop giving the information out. They said they can do. They said they can do that. I'm not sure if you mean can or can't. All right. My charge off that is still sitting in your DM with a read receipt. So drop it in the university. Remember, guys, listen. There's almost 34,000 people on Instagram that's following me. That's I'm dealing. Like sometimes some of the stuff are in there. Like Alpha, you gotta drop it in the university Facebook group. Because you're inside the university, you gotta drop it in the university Facebook group. When it comes to my DMs, the DMs are flooded. The DMs are flooded. I will get back to them, but it's not going to be 24 hours. It's a lot of DMs. It takes time to go through all of those DMs. So I recommend you drop in that charge off letter in the Facebook University group, and then we can go over it. All right, guys, for those of you that just joined, remember the Credit Summit. The Credit Summit is coming up. The Credit Summit is September 29th, 30, and October 1st. The Credit Summit is coming up next month. We have the 5-day challenge. The 5-day challenge where I'm teaching you guys how to get more deletions, getting anything deleted from your credit reports, and how to use those deletions to start your own credit repair business, and then how to scale your credit repair business to making high 5 figures and potentially 6 figures. All right, let me go to YouTube. All right, what do we have? Do you have a follow-up letter when Experian comes back with the account has been verified? Yes, I do have a letter that speaks about when they come back with verified. I do have one. It is on my website at DoraineDelavante.com. Let me find this, Doraine Delavante. It is on my website. Store. Okay. All right. Store. Dispute letters. All right. Where is Restream? Okay. So on my website, ladies and gentlemen, you are able to get my dispute letters there. All right, let's see now. When loans get deleted off my credit report, do I still owe the loans? If you have an existing obligation or an agreement to repay back a loan, if an item gets deleted from your credit, it doesn't mean the obligation is still not there. So even though you delete it from your credit, the obligation might still be there depending on your contract, depending on what you have. Now, it is not my place to tell you that you have a loan, you must pay back a loan. It's not my place. You have to figure out what is most right for you. But what I will tell you is that not because it is not on your consumer report, it doesn't mean the obligation is there. All right? I purchased the 504-800 ebook twice and haven't received nothing. Sister Autumn, please check your spam, your junk, and your promotional folders. Please check your, it could have went to your spam because it's automatic, right? Once you make the purchase, you will get an email. I also want you to check the email to see if you put in the correct email, because you should have received it automatically. It is not, it's not manually done. It is automatically done. So the email address that you put in, an email gets sent directly immediately after the purchase. So please check your spam, your junk, or your promotional folders, or type in the FICO ebook or something like that that would bring up the email. But once a purchase is made, the system sends it automatically. So please double check for me. And if you still cannot find it, let me give you my email, SUPPORT at consumerlawsecrets.com. And if you cannot find it, Sister Autumn, what I want you to do is email me, and I will have the team send it to you immediately if you cannot find it, okay? But please check your spam, your junk, and your promotional folders first, and then now email me if you still don't have it, and the team, we will get you that immediately. I do apologize about the delay. I'm very sorry about the delay. I didn't sign for this. How do you take off a zero balance on your credit? A bankruptcy where the credit is still posting the account as zero but as a charge off. What you can do is you can delete the whole account, right? You can use the account deletion letter to delete the whole account from your consumer report. The Bible tells us to pay all our debts. Just because you have a debt removed doesn't mean you're out of the debt. Well said. I'm great. Thank you. Love your work. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Autumn. Thank you very much. All right. Let me get back to my questions on Instagram. What was the last question that I had? All right. They need to sue Experian. Absolutely. I agree. And what other letters are in there besides late payment? There's 12 letters in there. There's debt collection, late payment. What else is in there? I can't remember all the letters, guys, but I know there's about 10 to 12 letters in there. There's a lot of letters in there. Do bail bonds work the same as other debts? I do not know. I've never had to deal with bail bonds before, so I do not have no expertise where that part is concerned. Tapping in. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Elijah. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. All right. Now let's get back to debt collectors, right? Let's get back to debt collectors. I need a boom mic set. I swear to God, I need a boom mic set up. Because I wanted to show you guys something, but I need to make sure that the studio. All right, I'm gonna go buy me a boom mic tomorrow. I'll get it right tomorrow. Yes, so buying the ebook gives you the 10 letters that come with the ebook. Yes, you are correct. Yes. My credit score is up 117 points. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me take a picture of this. Your credit score is up 117 points. Oh, I got to take a picture of this. Boom. Where is it? Wait, hold up. I didn't even see this. I have made over 250,000 off your teachings and university. I didn't even see this. Yo, full circle funding. Let's go. I didn't even see that. Let's go. I did not see that. Shout out to you. My man said I made over $250,000 off your program. Let's go. Off your teachings. Let's go. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. What's the address? I'll gift a nice one, as much free knowledge as you have given. Whew. All right, Jasmine, you gotta DM me, and I'll give you my PO box. So Jasmine, just DM me, and I will give you my PO box. I'm up next. Let's get it, guys. I'm telling you, consumer law is one of the most important things you will learn. Like learning how to delete anything from your credit, guys, gives you an unfair advantage. It gives you the capabilities to really go out and start your businesses, use consumer law, get yourself on track, become financially free. It does. It did it for me. It did it for a whole lot of people. And don't forget, if you have a debt collection issue, I need you to get the debt validation killer pack. I need you to get the debt collection killer pack. Text the word validation to 917-993-5238. Get the debt collections deleted. Get the collections deleted off your credit. You do not have to pay collections. 15 USC 1692 CC in writing. A consumer can refuse to pay a debt collector. You don't have to pay debt collectors. You don't. What if I tried to dispute with the creditor and they denied it? Can I just try again? Because on a record call with them, I had admitted I was late due to COVID issues. Oh my God, princess, that's not how you go about it. Eve, queen, that's, we don't beg these people nothing. We don't beg these corporations nothing. Eve, I need you to lock in with me. Let me teach you how to take your power back. We do not beg creditors or debt collectors anything. Nothing. Eve, text the word university to 917-993-5238. I am going to teach you how we get late payments deleted and any account you can think of deleted. Please, beloved, do not beg any of these corporations nothing again. I will teach you how to exert your power and become the queen that you are. We're not begging them nothing. We don't do that, baby. No, we don't. They pretty much told me because I admitted being my fault, they can. No, it's all right. It's okay. We're going to handle it. We are going to handle it. Why doesn't Credit Karma have the same credit score as the banks? That is a great question. Credit Karma uses a scoring model called Vantage 2.0 or 3.0. I'm not even sure which one they're at right now. But they use a scoring model called Vantage. Banks use a scoring model that is called FICO, Fair Isaacs Corporation. Both have different algorithms and both calculate and measures different types of information, right? So on FICO, your credit score ranges from 300 to 850. However, in between those, there's variations like FICO 2, FICO 4, FICO 3, FICO 5, FICO 8, FICO 9, FICO 10, and FICO 10T. Each scoring model is used for a specific purpose. So the reason why your Credit Karma and your FICO or your bank scores will never be the same is because we're using two different algorithms. And 95% of lenders use FICO, they don't use Vantage. They pretty much told me, yeah, we're not doing that. We are not doing that. So are letters the only way to delete that collection? Letters aren't the only way. You can use arbitration. You can go through litigation. Letters are the most cost-effective way for a consumer to get deletions done, and it gives you a trail of evidence. Because if an item recognized, or if an item on your consumer report is inaccurate, you want to dispute it. And sending letters are the best form of disputes because it has a paper trail, and later on when you decide to sue them, you have exhibits that you can use for your case. I've done my own research and now I'm applying it. Let's go. You are a blessing to world. Thank you very much, Full Circle Funding Program. That definitely touched my heart, man. Definitely. If you are feeling up to it, no pressure at all. Drop me a testimonial, shoot a video, send it to my DMs in Instagram. I would love your testimonial. That's all I want. A testimonial is good for me. That's all I need if you are up to it. Do you do one-on-ones? No, I do not do one-on-ones. What I do is group coaching, but on our coaching sessions, you do get the opportunity for us to speak one-on-one, but we have the students there, but we get the opportunity to talk face-to-face during our coaching sessions. Does it make a difference if we handwrite letters or type them? No. You'll hear some people tell you to handwrite them. Listen, we've gotten thousands of deletions, thousands, not hundreds, thousands of deletions, and we don't handwrite. We don't handwrite. Ain't nobody got time to handwrite. You'll hear some people talk about handwriting letters, but we don't do that. With the amount of letters that I got, we got no time to handwrite nothing. When a debt collector sends anything back after getting that cease and desist, you will now have a violation to sue under the FDCPA. Now, when you send out a cease and desist, a debt collector has 3 possible responses that they can give you. 1, to let you know that your efforts are being terminated. 2, to let you know that they're going to invoke a specified remedy that can be taken. And then 3, to let you know that the creditor intends to take a specified remedy that they're able to take. So if it's not one of those 3 responses, any other response from a debt collector is a violation of the law. When you send a cease and desist, if you're asking for validation, no, that's a totally different thing. I was able to get my car free and clear from your teachings. That's amazing, brother, man. That's amazing. Hold on, I'm saying brother. I don't even know if you're a male or female. I do apologize because I can't see properly. I'm gonna say I am very proud of you. I want you to keep up the good work, and I want you to help as many people as you can with your credit, with your finances, and make a good living doing it. Yes, I'm definitely down to lock in with you ASAP. Had sent you a DM on IG a few days ago. I'm done to jump on board. Let's go! All right. Eve, what I want you to do is text the word university. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. The number is at the bottom of the screen. Text the word university. Drop some fire in the chat. YouTube, I am coming to y'all comments in just a minute. Let me finish up with Instagram, and I'm coming over there right now. Different levels to this shit. Absolutely. I'm no suing debt collectors. Good. Very good. Do we have to handwrite them or can we type? You type the letters. We don't handwrite anything. Thank you, because I got too many clients to handwrite. Nope, we are not handwriting nothing. Writing, girl, bless your heart. Yeah, we're not handwriting nothing. Nope, we ain't doing that. We definitely not doing that. All right, so let me go back to some questions here. What can you do if the account comes back as verified and updates to current date? Then you just need to delete the account. If the account is there that you don't want, you just gotta delete the account. You use the account deletion letter, or you need to use the letter that says when the negative items come back verified, and that letter has also the items on it. Check my website. Um, Letters are there on the website that you can use. All right. All debts are owed by the United States. So what you paying when you're paying? Well, it's not a matter of all the debts are owed by the United States. That's not the case. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. A lot of people are able to say that, but can you prove that that is actually the case? And then the next question becomes, if you borrow it, just pay it back. Remember, guys, we're not looking to run off on a bag with nobody. Our goal is to build relationships with these institutions so we can use OPM, other people's money, to get ahead. When you run off when you run off with the bag, right? When you get approved and you run off with the bag, I want you to think of it this way. Banks have internal systems that they use to communicate with other banks. They have different consumer reporting agencies that they use to communicate with other banks. If you were lucky and you got the chance to run off with a bag, right? Well, the banks, they're reporting it to all the other banks. So you now will be blacklisted. So now we're talking about, all right, you run off with a bag, cool, but then you can't get any more bags in the future. So I want us to get in the habit of building good relationships, because once we build good relationships, we are able to leverage OPM, other people's money, to build our finances, to build our freedom, to build streams of income so we can be financially free. Right? Let me get back to, okay. Where do I send my letters to once created? It depends on who you're sending the letters to. Is it a letter directed to TransUnion, Equifax, Experian? Is it a letter directed to the creditors? Like, who are you sending the letters to? Are pay to delete letters valid? Pay to delete is still a valid way to do things. Just make sure you get it in writing. Akeem, read the scriptures a little slower next time, my brother. All right. Let me go back to some questions here. Oh, I'm not writing, but I wanted his opinion because one thing is I am coachable, have too many clients. Oh, absolutely. We ain't handwriting nothing. So I have a charge off with Discover. They validated that and told me today this will stay 7 years on my credit. That that is not true. That's not true. When it comes to a charge off, ladies and gentlemen, we need to comprehend what a charge off is, right? The IRS says a canceled debt is gross or ordinary income, right? A 1099-C is supposed to be sent to the consumer. If you don't get a 1099-C, you can still file it on your taxes. Filing it on your taxes becomes income. You cannot file taxes on debt. You can only file taxes on income. Income does not get reported on your consumer report. The reporting of a charge-off as a debt is inaccurate reporting because you can prove that you amend your taxes and you filed it as income. Now, when it comes to these creditors, there's an insurance policy built in under Truth in Lending 15 U.S.C. 1605, where if there's a finance charge involved, there's also an insurance policy that protects the lender in the event that the borrower or the obligor default. So they did get paid for the item. They got paid, right? So what they're doing now is they're using that negative account to strong arm you into blacklisting you for one, and to make it extremely difficult for you to obtain credit. There's an insurance that's already built into the finance charge, which is payable in the event of the borrower's default. It's in truth in lending. This isn't something that I'm making up. This is in the law, right? So all you gotta do is know how to use consumer law to change the status of an item and get those inaccurate accounts from reporting. I offered a pay to delete, and they said, no, this is staying on for 7 years. The reason why they said no is because they already got paid for it. They already got paid for that account because of the finance charge. They got paid for it already, right? Right? So they got paid for it already. What you need to learn now is how to dispute using consumer law, and then you can take them to court and sue their asses for reporting inaccurate information. Could you say that last part again about blacklisting? Remember, banks have internal systems that they use to communicate with each other. They have consumer reporting agencies that banking information is stored. So when you get blacklisted, you might not see it, but internally on a system only the bank has access to, you can be flagged, you can be blacklisted. So it's important that you are using consumer laws to officially use consumer laws officially to do your dispute. So when in the event that you do have to go to court, guess what? You have all the proper documentation. You can prove the laws that were violated. So when you send your demand and notice letter, everything is cool. I bought your late payment dispute package the other night. Man, I can't wait to pick your brain. Let's go, Eve. Let's go. Let's go. If you have inaccuracies, you just need to dispute the completeness and accuracy of an item and then arm or litigate. Yep, Shelly, you are on point. So good, got much done on my credit, but 3 little stubborn late fees. I'm trying. Yep, we're gonna get them. We finna get them. We definitely gonna get them. All right, guys. So I'm about to go in a few minutes. Remember, if you have a debt collection issue, right? If you have a debt collection issue, all you need to do is text the word validation to 917-993-5238. If you got a debt collection issue, text the word validation to 917-993-5238. If you have it doesn't matter what you have, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest, you have all the power. You do. A lot of us don't know that we have the power. A lot of us don't know what we can and cannot do. Some of you don't even know your own potential. But I'm here to let you know that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You need to know that you are powerful and you can do anything you put your mind to, anything at all. And one of the biggest things is learning how to properly dispute and delete negative items from your credit. You're able to do it. You are fully capable of deleting any negative items on your credit. Will this be safe? Just joining, and I know you drop gems. Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Delvante. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have the ability to delete anything, right? So what I want you guys to do is remember the credit summit, right? The credit summit is coming up in September. September 29th, September 30, and October 1st. Text the word summit. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. This is a conference made for you consumers. This is for you. This is for you to come and learn how to get anything deleted from your credit. Ask questions. Be involved in the podcast. Get everything that you need answered, done live and in person, learning from the best. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. If you are if you're doing anything on if you're doing anything with your credit, if you're disputing anything with your credit, if you're a credit repair business owner, you must be at the Credit Summit because this was made for you. It is the first one of its kind for black and brown people, guys. It's the first, and I'm the first person to keep one here in Atlanta. Nobody else has done it, none. So I urge you, ladies and gentlemen, get your Credit Summit tickets. Come out to the Credit Summit. Come show your support, but not only that, come and be educated so you can take the information and go back and get yourselves right. For those of you that wants the FICO ebook, is the summit only in person or can we be there online as well? For right now, it's in person. If anything changes, I will definitely let you guys know. Once you guys are in the university, the Credit Summit tickets are free. If you are in the university, the Credit Summit tickets are free. Oh, don't forget too, we have the August challenge coming up. We have the 5-day challenge coming up in August. Don't forget to get your tickets. All you gotta do is text the word challenge. Text the word challenge to 917-993-5238. Text the word challenge to 917-993-5238 and get tapped into the challenge for August. After that, guys, we are talking about the Credit Summit that is coming up in September. It is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see you guys there. For those of you that wants the FICO ebook, all you got to do is text the word FICO to 917-993-5238. Tomorrow, I have a content party with all the students in my program. So tomorrow, I got to go get some stuff done. I got to get prepared for tomorrow. So I will see y'all. We might stream tomorrow. I don't know. But you guys that are not in the university, you guys will be missing a phenomenal event. So I will see y'all probably Monday, or maybe I'll stream tomorrow so you guys can see what's going on at the content party. But I need to go get ready for this event tomorrow. It's only for students in the university, so no one that is not in the program, you won't be able to attend. I will see you guys on the flip side. Everybody have an amazing night. From your favorite island boy, I'ma see y'all. Stay tuned in. It's been a pleasure. Don't forget the Credit Summit is coming up. What's the 5-day challenge? The 5-day challenge is where I am coaching live for 5 days, where I'm teaching you guys how to delete late payments, charge-off, collections, student loans, bankruptcies, everything you can think of over 5 days. And then I'm teaching you how to use those deletions to make content, how to use that content to start your credit repair business, and what systems, procedures you need in place to grow and scale your credit repair business. It's one of the most amazing program I've ever put together. It's for 5 days only in August. So you guys cannot miss the 5-day challenge. Or join the university, you get the challenge for free. Join the university, you get the Credit Summit for free. All you gotta do is text the word university to 917-993-5238. Let's get you tapped in. I cannot wait. Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing experience. Later.